Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Virgo, welcome to your tarot reading for July 25th to the 31st. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. Virgo, I've got the 9-card block here. I've got 3 for your recent past, 3 for your focus energy, 3 for your future outcome. I have oracles, lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. Virgo, you got some big energies here. You've got Wheel of Fortune, Moon, Chariot, Death, Judgment. There's so many major arcana. And I also see the 10s as being very powerful cards too. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Lots of positive emotions, happiness, potential for great resource gain here. It feels like there is achievement and success, you know, and abundance on your doorstep. However, I do feel there needs to be some pretty profound changes to free up that energy. So we'll get to that. The first card out that kind of set the tone for the reading was Success. And I was like, wow, okay, it feels like there is a pathway opening to success. And I was thinking more in terms of an abundance, you know, monetary abundance, and hurrah, 10 of Pentacles at the center of the reading. Next card out was Ease. An ease of success. It's almost like we can unblock this dam. We can get out of this bottleneck where we can get things into this easy flow. When we're in alignment, when our energy is being used wisely, when we get rid of the blocks and challenges, success should flow with an amount of ease, okay? It says it's easy for me to receive, it's easy for me to receive, it's easy for me to receive. So that could be a mantra for you that you need to work with. Now we have Judgment though as the lead tarot energy. So Virgo, Judgment is kind of like a final hour, last chance kind of energy here. And being the second to last major arcana, it asks you to make a big decision. There is a cycle that wants to close out for you. The next major arcana after Judgment, the final one, is the World, which is the biggest card of cyclic changes, right? It is the victory that comes with ending something that may be not productive for us anymore. We've had its height, its season. You know, we've got the Death card here as well. It feels like the success is on the other side of releasing what we might be holding on to, what might be keeping us playing smaller or keeping us constricted in some way. So the question is, are you ready to release that? Are you ready to see what's on the other side and liberate yourself? Judgment is a liberation energy. It is an awakening energy, maybe an awakening to those blocks. Okay, well, let's go over the signs we've got here, Virgo, because we've got Queen of Wands, which is Aries for me. I have the Moon, which is Pisces, sometimes Cancer as well. The Chariot is Cancer, and Scorpio energy with the Death card. Now, the Queen of Wands is an energy of firing up, okay? She's fire energy, and she is determined to move towards her passions, her purpose, her desire for success in both an emotional and a resource sense in this reading. She is not giving up. She's an active, forward-moving energy, and she will take the actions of the Ace of Wands to move in alignment with your instincts and unlock that potential. She could be someone you're dealing with in your environment that's giving you some advice or helping you in some way too. Or you may need to embody that energy and become the Queen of Wands this week. So let's jump in. I've got Wheel of Fortune, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands tells me a lot. It kind of tells me that what you've been fighting for or where you've been putting your energy is maybe the very thing that is creating the block to success. It's a card of alignment, misalignment for me, meaning, you might be putting your energy into something that's just not working, and there's an element of needing to let go and surrender, because the Four of Pentacles tells me it's actually keeping you in a certain amount of lack or a scarcity mindset. Sometimes with the Four of Pentacles, we need to leave behind a comfort zone, the known, and yeah, it feels comfortable, but it's also become almost like a devil energy. It's become a self-imposed bondage. So the Judgment is a liberation energy of rising out of that, and that very action is what turns the Wheel of Fortune, okay? I'm not a big believer that energies just come in and just change our lives and opportunities come our way. It's like we need to work with the energy. We are the ones that turn the Wheel of Fortune. But there is the energetic potential, Virgo, for that at the moment. So the Wheel of Fortune is about destiny and karma. It talks about this being the right time for this. And again, it is an energy of big cycles closing and new ones beginning. Like I've got 3 10s here. Has this been going on for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or months? We could say months instead of years there. It's really long overdue is what I'm feeling. You've learned the life lesson that you needed to from this, and now the universe is trying to shift you. There is an element of the unknown, as I've talked about. The moon can be that we have anything from worries to, anxieties or paranoias about what lies ahead, because it's like the full path isn't really illuminated here. But we just know what I'm seeing in the cards is that if we move in that direction, it feels positive. So that's what the moon can be. It's obviously also a big card of intuition and following that, feeling your way into this rather than thinking your way. Otherwise you end up at the Eight of Swords, which is that mental overwhelm and not really being able to see how we can make things happen, because we're getting very locked into that same perspective, that same viewpoint. So the moon says a new path is illuminating. You might be starting to see things for what they are. Sometimes the moon is like we're seeing into our own shadow. We're seeing into the dark corners. We're seeing the part other people play as well. So 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Yeah, I mean, what do you need to let go of? Well, it could be an existing job. It could be a place, or we're needing to, move beyond like some kind of safety net here is what I'm feeling. But at the heart of the reading, the 10 of Pentacles says that you have an opportunity with this shift to really set yourself up for the future. The 10 of Pentacles says with a few strategic moves, it feels like you might be able to, maybe it's like you're wanting to buy a property here, retire, take a holiday with family, lay some kind of happy foundation for yourself that's going to make you feel like you are living your blessed best life. That's what the 10 of Cups is for me, high vibrational living. But the Chariot and the Death cards say here, Virgo, that you need to move on from something that is no longer growing for you. There's a need to surrender to that truth and release this. And that's going to be a tough decision for you. You know, I always see the black and the white sphinxes here, Virgo, as being the two minds, the two different directions. And if we don't make that clear decision and own it and move in alignment forward with that, our chariot can take the windy road. It can miss the path. So the chariot is a victory that comes with having that strength, courage, and determination to leave behind the familiar, to let go and surrender, to welcome the death energy, because that's the very energy that raises the sun, that new dawn, that new day, which is somehow tied up with moving into the ease of success. This is the final judgment. So that's what I'm feeling here. Let's get another one for that outcome. Four of Cups. Yeah, look, that for me is with the Eight of Swords here. You know, we need to take a different perspective here. The Four of Cups is an energy for me of dissatisfaction or being disconnected from the dream. You know, we need to see beyond, like the Eight of Swords can be, oh, I couldn't make this change. There's guilt there, there's obligation, there's mental stress, but it feels like there is a clear path out of this. Judgment again, but it's called awakening here. The angel spirits guides are trying to get your attention here and say, look, you know, awaken to that truth, Virgo. We're trying to lead and guide you. It might feel uncomfortable, but one thing is for sure, the universe is way more concerned with your growth than your comfort. King of Swords, Aquarian energy. Sometimes we need to have the ability to step back, zoom out, see the big picture, and understand that the picture that we have so far is the picture we will continue to get unless we really can be that Queen of Wands who's powering up and making bold moves, right? Leaps of faith to change the energy and turn that Wheel of Fortune. So that's the energy that I see here. The King of Swords is about doing things differently, right? It's Aquarian energy, innovating our lives, having the strength, courage to let go, and doing things in new and inventive ways. It can also stand for that big decision point or a communication that you may need to have to start off this chain of events to push that first domino. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated for those it's meant for. But do keep in mind, being a general reading for the collective, it it isn't meant to resonate with everybody every week, and sometimes not the entire reading will resonate as well. That's how it works. But drop me a comment if you're called to share. I love hearing from you guys over there. Please do hit subscribe. It supports the channel, keeps the readings coming, and I see that as the energy exchange between us. I'm wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead, Virgo. Do take care. Bye for now.